One of my earliest musical memories was being about 4 years old. Michael Jackson Bad had come out. I had it on cassette on a little purple boombox, and I would just put it on and dance to it like a maniac, and then, you know, take the tape out, flip it over, ad nauseum, just multiple times, kind of obsessively. So Michael Jackson was kind of the first intro for me. I self-titled this album because I was reading Miles Davis's autobiography, and he talked about how the hardest thing for a musician to do was to sound like yourself. And I think that's true. I think it's one thing to be a craftsman or have a skill set, but it's another thing to be able to really fuse all of your influences and everything you've ever experienced and heard and loved and into one singular sound that feels solely you. You know, create a world that's unmistakable from someone else's world. So I felt like I had done that on this record. I approached it with a lot of confidence. I wanted to make sure that the visual element between the show and the packaging and all of the photos were a very consistent theme. And the themes and things I was drawing upon, the overarching theme was near future cult leader. Near future because in terms of science fiction, it's always, to me, more interesting when things are just so, they're in the uncanny valley. It's like, oh, this feels like now, but it also feels like it's the future. There's some element that's just slightly off, as opposed to, you know, the hovercrafts and things of the far future. So that was the big overarching idea, near future cult leader. Okay, great. So how do you visually represent that idea? Once you have this kind of visual Bible and reference, then it gets to transform and grow, but you have it kind of, you have this consistent world through the course of the album.